Hey YT, it's 90302 and I wanted to come and show you some items that I picked up from my local Walmart, from Hard Candy, some of the new items from the MAC Taboo collection that just released, and some of the new Maybelline Fit Me products. So if any of those things interest you, then you'll stay tuned. Alright, before I get started, I want to welcome everybody to my channel. Hopefully everybody is doing well. You guys had a wonderful 4th of July. As for me, I was just out shopping. You know what I always do, shop. Alright, so the first thing that I did was I went to my local Walmart and I only own 2 products from Hard Candy. I have the blush in Living Doll, and I have the bronzer in, or the highlighter in Tiki. And I happened to be watching someone's YouTube video, and they were showing and utilizing a couple of the Hard Candy products, and they seemed really interesting to me, so I said I was going to check them out. So I picked up 3 of the blushes and 3 of the bronzer highlighters. As far as bronzing goes, if you are lighter than me, then these may work for you as a bronzer, but for anyone that is my complexion or even darker, they will be wonderful highlights. So the very first blush that interests me is the one in Bombshell, and Bombshell is really gorgeous. It's just like this bronze with some pink running through it, and it looks like this. And I will give you guys a swatch of that. So there it is, swatched on my finger, and here it is, swatched on my hand. So it's a really pretty kind of pinky bronze, and it's really gorgeous, so I like that. The next one that I picked up is called Pinup, and Pinup looks like this. Kind of reminds me of like the MAC MSFs that came out in the extra dimensions with the swirls, but there is a swatch of Pinup, and Pinup is like a peachy pink. Definitely will be utilized more as a highlight. And the last blush that I picked up, this one is in Honeymoon, and I might be the last one to know about these or even look at these, because you guys may already have it, but here is Honeymoon. And Honeymoon has some peach, some looks like some light lavender and pink in it, and here it is, swatched out on my finger, and there it is, swatched out on my hand. Definitely really pretty, so check out those blushes. Then on the bronzer side, which for me will be more of a highlight, the first one that I picked up is called Heat Wave, and Heat Wave looks like this. And here it is, swatched out on my finger, and there it is, swatched out on my hand. Really pretty. I like the bronzy effect of that. This next one is called Hula Hula, and Hula Hula is like definitely a copper with some gold running through it. So there is Hula Hula. Here it is, swatched out on my finger, and there it is, swatched out on my hand. And the very last one that I got is called Tropics, and Tropics looks like this. It's probably really close to the other two. there it is, swatched out on my finger. And here it is, swatched out on my hand. So you probably could get either one of those three and it will still do the same job. I like the fact that it has that bronzy kind of coppery effect with the gold in it, so it will look beautiful on women of color's skin. The next thing that I picked up was Maybelline has brought out the new Fit Me line. I showed you guys the Maybelline Fit foundation stick. So far I'm liking this. I'm gonna give it a couple more days, and then I'll come back and tell you guys what I think about it. It's supposed to be anti-shine. It has that little core right there, that little cream core. Well, that's supposed to be the anti-shine agent that is in the foundation, and I am pretty much my skin is pretty dry except for my T-zone, which gets kind of oily lately. I don't know if that's coming with age or what, because I used to just be dry all over, but so far I haven't had any problem with it. What I did pick up was they brought out 4 new blushes, and I have never really tried the Fit Me blushes like that, and I don't think these are limited edition because the packaging doesn't say limited edition, it just says new. This very first one that I got is in medium coral, and medium coral looks like this. Comes with this little brush applicator. I'm gonna take that out, and let me clean off my hand right quick. So here is a swatch of the coral on my finger, and this is medium coral, and there it is swatched out on my hand. Seems a little, maybe like a little, just a itty bit, slightly a little powdery, but nothing that I don't think that anyone couldn't work with. It's real pretty medium coral that's definitely got some gold in it, so I thought it was really pretty. This next one is called Deep Coral, and here is a deep coral, and we'll compare deep coral to medium coral. So right here you have medium coral and a deep coral, and deep coral looks like this, which I don't know why they called that one deep. It seemed like it would be the medium, and this one definitely reminds me a lot of like NARS Orgasm. Right then. So there it is, swatched out on my hair. And then this very last one, which is the one that like majorly caught my eye, is called Deep Wine. And Deep Wine looks like this. And there it is, swatched out on my finger. And here it is, swatched out on my hand. So definitely check out the Fit Me blushes. Alright, then the next thing I did was I went on ahead and I caved in on this MAC Taboo collection. I kind of told myself originally I wasn't going to get any items, and then I ended up getting some. So the very first thing I got that really was probably the only thing that I really wanted was the blush in Simmer. And Simmer looks like this. And it has like this really pretty gold and deep plum in there. So there are swatches of the 2 different shades in the blush. And let's see, grab this, clean my hand right quick and lay those down. So there are the two colors inside of Simmer. And then I am going to do a swatch of them together. So this is what they look like swirled together. And that is what you will get. So that is Simmer. The next one that I got is called Sweet Samba. And Sweet Samba looks like this. Kind of like a pretty magenta with some gold. When they're swirled together, it looks like this. And there it is swatched on my hand. Let's see if I can do the two shades by themselves. So you have like this magenta color and this kind of champagne-y taupe maybe. And there they are separately. So this is Sweet Samba. Alright, next thing I got was two of the MSFs. And the one that I got is in, first one I got is in Rio. And Rio looks like this. And I've been hearing pretty good things about these MSFs. I was kind of on the fence for them. So there is a swatch of Rio on my finger. And there it is swatched out on my hand. And the last MSF that I got is in Adored. I was looking at Lust. Lust was pretty, but it's just really chock full of glitter. So I didn't get it. Plus I've been hearing it reminds a lot of people of Petticoat. So if you have Petticoat, check out Petticoat against that, and I think you'll be close enough. But that's Adored. And there it is swatched out on my finger. And there it is swatched out on my hand. So those are the items that I got from the MAC Taboo collection. And the very last thing that I wanted to show you guys was Kate has another lipstick. It is going to be added to the permanent Rimmel wall. And this one is number 17. And it comes in the black packaging, only the Kate is written in pink. I don't think that this is limited edition because I am seeing it up in the regular display wall, and you can find these in Walmart, Rite Aid, CVS, and Kmart's. So here is the number 17. So really pretty pink. And I will give you a swatch of that. So there is number 17 by Kate Moss. So those are all the goodies that I got. Nope, I have one other thing I wanted to show you guys. Oh, I went to my local Target. And in Target, I picked up some of my usual e.l.f. stuff. I got the moisture stick and the locket, ceiling locket stuff. Got one of those. And then I also wanted to give get one of the Sonia Kashuk bronzers, and this is the cream bronzer, and this one is in number 42, and this is Rich Bronze, and it's a really pretty packaging. I like Sonia Kashuk's products. They really are really nice, and she has definitely changed a lot of her packaging. Well, inside of here you get a mirror, you get a little sponge applicator that is hidden away, and then you have your cream bronzer, and it looks like this, and here it is on my finger, and this is what it looks like swatched out on my hand. So this is Rich Bronze number 42, if you are one of those people who like to use cream products as opposed to the powder products. Alright guys, that is it. Please enjoy the rest of your day. If you have any questions or concerns, you know what to do. Alright, talk to you later. Bye.